It's that, man, and the workflow is a lot. It's a lot easier. But honest to God, I think I wouldn't be as good as making beats on it had I not come from an MP. You know, and I've even gotten better on that since I got the 404. I used to take my 404 to work. You know, I'd be at work on downtime at the airport, just, you know, putting together little loops and drums and stuff, and using that without a metronome. You know what I'm saying? So using that and then going to the machine, you know, use a lesser piece of technology. You know what I mean? Where you got to do more.
Yeah.
When you step to something where you got to do less, it's like you can do it with your eyes closed.
Right.
And then you can add even more on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I dig records, of course. You know what I'm saying? I met Sam. I might have had 2 records. I think I got like 700 now. So
you gotta stay in the crates, man.
I should have a nice wax collection. I'll be bullshit. I'm supposed to be a DJ.
I used to have probably 2,000 or 3,000 records. Now I have probably the same number he has, probably like close to the 600 or 700.
They take up space.
But I just made sure that every record that I have now is like I could pull it out and I could sample like 2 or 3 pieces off of it. Like every record's a classic joint. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a reason it's kept. It's not just like, oh, here's some random bullshit. No, I'm good on that. Get that out of the way.
And see, I got a lot of random bullshit, so you know.
You got what like that? I know there's a sample here for later.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that, and you know, like
you buy a handful of 50 Cent records. When I say 50 Cent, I don't mean like the rapper. I mean like the 2 quarters. You grab a handful of those, and most likely, like, you're not gonna find a lot of samples on them, just because it's gonna be old orchestral music, and like it's gonna be
nothing
40s and 50s
created.
big band jazz.
Yep.
No, it's not gonna come into where a 4/4 is true timing yet. That's gonna hit late 50s and 60s.
There you go with that producer talk. What the hell was that?
Jazz. It's the evolution of jazz. Yeah, like when you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
It's just something like you bob your head to like this.
Yeah.
If you start to go to like a 3/3, a 3/3 is a waltz. Bum 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 bum. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So man, it's just different time signatures that you work on. If you go to the mainstream, it's always on a 4/4. Mm-hmm. Jazz can be on any random numbers, pretty much you want. 5, 8, you name them. They're different time signatures.
That's why jazz is that shit.
Yeah,
that's why it be.
But it's also why you can sample jazz in a lot of ways that you can't sample other music. It's because the time signature is so random that once you pull it over to a 4/4, you can make it do random things to it.
You can manipulate it how you want, And one thing I notice is, like, I go dig for records, and then, like, I'm like, I can't fuck with this. And then, like, 6 months later, after I've gained more knowledge in beat making, I can come back, pull that record. Not even remember pulling it, but remember, once I put it down and hear some of the stuff, I'm like, yo, I left this alone 6 months ago or a year ago or whatever. But now I hear something coming out of it, And I even revisit, like, some of my beats and, go back through and, re-chop them or rearrange them in different ways. And, and I remember I was telling Sam, I was like, I'll sit down for like 15 minutes trying to figure out a chop. Sam's like, man, fuck that shit, move to the next one, man. If you can't figure out something in a certain amount of time,
you kill a vibe that way, you end up frustrated. Music should be based off positive energy.
Exactly.
The second I'm sitting around going, I can't do this shit, then you need to stop doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You like, it's like trying to break the wall that won't break. You know what I'm saying? Like, sit back, smoke a joint, take a shot, like take your 5, smoke a cigarette, whatever you do. Take 5 minutes and then come back to it, and I promise you, the shit will be so much different to you.
That's the truth, man.
So many people are caught up on making like this one track that's gonna make me $1 million today. If a track is that good, it don't matter if you make it today, and you sell it 30 years from now. It's gonna sell 30 years from now. The music is that good. You see what I'm saying?
It's true.
It's the dude that's chasing the bullshit has to continuously chase the bullshit because it's the bullshit that's out right now that they have to go to. For me, I just make my good music. You know what I'm saying? It's like if people like it, amazing. If not, I don't give a shit because I do.
Exactly. That's the way you gotta look at it, man. That's the way you gotta. I mean, at the end of the day, if it makes you feel good and you can vibe with it, there's always gonna be somebody out there too that's gonna vibe with it just like you vibe with it.
Especially nowadays.
That's right.
You know, I mean, like
you can straight up. We were talking about this. You straight open boxes on YouTube and you get people who like it.
All day. I just open boxes for a living, B.
Yeah.
What happens?
That's all I do is
I
buy
get free
shit
in the mail
from Amazon and return it.
Nah, the crazy shit is that shit be free.
Yeah, sometimes the companies themselves, they'll sit there and send something.
Yeah, when you start popping, you get like a fuck around and get 1 million views on some bullshit. Your mailbox be full of shit. Motherfucker, phone be ringing out the hook.
Damn right.
Because that's an advertisement for that company.
Yeah, because they're
capitalizing off.
That's 1 million people that saw this person. Like, you know what it costs to run an ad on TV? And this motherfucker got access to 1 million? Shit. We can pay him peanuts.
You get 30-second ads on TV for as low as like 10 cents an ad.
Well, probably, but broadcast? Yeah, PBS.
Shitty stations, yeah. I mean, late night BET's like 35 to 40 cents an ad.
I
but
put
you
it up
can't.
The movie theater. The shit that come on when you're there too early. Yeah.
Oh no, just like the.
Like when you're local, that's when you do that shit.
It depends on what you're trying to market.
A show. Advertise the show 3 months ahead on the theater joints. In all those theaters, for everybody that gets there mad early, before the main previews come on. I mean, because they people live around here.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's figure out that price then.
And put your social shit up there. Because we was in there the other day when I went to go see Logan, and the same shit came through, I swear to God, about 10 times.
I wonder how much.
I damn near know the ad. I can almost say it to you, and I'm like, shit, this is genius. But it was all local stuff.
Word, I'm down. Yeah.
And I was like, that's what it'd take.
Let's find out a price. Yeah, because I mean, it's just
sell some tickets. Sell some tickets.
Did you or Fuzz ever talk to the people at Duck and Dive about setting up there on a Monday?
Nah, because Callie just got back.
Word.
She just got back. She went to Hawaii for a week. I mean, not a week, a month and some change. She just got back. So,
420.
Yeah. Y'all boys got that show? Or question mark show?
Yeah, that's question mark. That's all Fuzz right there, man. Yeah, that's Fuzz.
You watched the fights this weekend?
I did. Kelvin. He's going on quite a tear. The next person he fights is Anderson Silva, who is arguably the greatest fighter and arguably the greatest defensive fighter of all time, and basically says, please walk forward, which is what Kelvin loves to do.
I thought Silva retired after Brunson.
Nah. And
which he shouldn't have won that fight.
I was just about to say.
Well, yeah.
That's who should be fighting.
I watched that. He should be fighting him again.
Yeah, but the reason Kelvin wants Silva is because it's going to be in Brazil. So he wants to beat Silva on his own turf, and like Silva's like, not really on his way out, but on the end of his career.
Well, if it comes to a decision, he's got to knock Silva out. I think if he wants to really win, because if it comes to a decision, they're gonna give it to Silva again.
Unless he do something horrible.
I mean, like when I watched that Brunson fight, man, I was like, are you serious? I mean, I was like, yo, he's got this. This is
straight up.
This is in the bag, yo. And then my wife and I, we were watching it.
The Layover podcast is sponsored by Kush Republic. Get your Kush Republic gear today. Use promo code The Layover for 20% off your total order on KushRepublic.com. That is promo code The Layover for 20% off. So shop today.
Was like, yo, they just gave it to Silva. I was like, the fuck?
Well, see, like, what I didn't understand is the backlash that Brunson got. Because all you heard from every other person on social media is how he gave him too much respect, how he didn't just walk forward and knock him out, blah, blah, blah. If you look at any other fight from Silva, like, he nullified Anderson Silva for 3 rounds straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could argue the fact that he didn't do enough. Anderson Silva did absolutely nothing. You can't name another fight where that's happened. You see what I'm saying? So you could call it age, you could call it respect, but Anderson Silva's never respect somebody as much as he respected Brunson, if you want to call it respect. You see what I'm saying? Like, so to me, it's
it went
like,
both ways.
Yeah, you can't. If you're gonna knock one dude for respect, you have to knock the other one.
Right.
And if the greatest of all time is respecting you as the upcomer, that should say a lot.
Hell yeah. That's that bullshit. Yeah, boy.
Movies? Y'all seen any movies lately?
I saw Get Out.
Yeah, I
ain't
saw
seen that one yet.
That was cool as shit.
Hey, did you see that meme on Facebook? It was like black people that work at Chick-fil-A be like, and it was you saw that?
I didn't see that one.
You know what's crazy, man? I worked at Chick-fil-A for 3 years, man.
Word?
Yeah, dog. And I just remembered, like, actually having to put on that persona. You know what I mean? Just, you know, it's my pleasure. You know what I'm saying? And
extra crispy.
Man, I remember one day I was in the drive-through, toe up, man. I think we had been it was a night shift, man. We had a bottle of Ciroc at the back of the Chick-fil-A.
Oh, y'all was in there drinking?
You're drinking, you know, pouring it in lemonade, getting twisted. And lady came through drive-through, you know, she wanted some extra sauce and stuff. So I gave her some, and she said, "Thank you." I said, "You're welcome."
What kind of extra sauce you talking about, homie? You gotta clarify what you talking about.
Polynesian.
Okay, word.
Polynesian.
I didn't know if you had to get some barbecue and get busy, you know what I mean?
All I remember is my manager was like, "Hey, I need to see you in the back." So I went to the back and he was like, "You gotta make sure you say my pleasure." And I was like, "Yo, was that serious?" Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, "Yeah, it's that serious, man." You know, that's company procedure, man.
That's company procedure, yeah.
You know, and like, see, I spent 3 years there, man. But Get Out, man, that movie is that movie opens a lot of eyes to different things. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny.
Go ahead, no, Trey.
Word up.
You know, it opens a lot of eyes to different things, man. And you know, shit. Once I saw it, I was like, when you think about it, man, it's an everlasting cycle.
Yeah, you think twice about walking to my house now, is that what you saying?
Nah, dog.
Alright, word.
Nah, some of us have beat the cycle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta. I think you definitely should peep that. You know me, I'm a nerd, so I'm still raving off of Rogue One. You know, that Star Wars.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
that was good.
A lot better than The Force Awakens, man.
Shit tastes super planty, doesn't it?
It does. Like it wasn't cured properly, flushed. Probably what I'm looking for. It's been a while. I went and saw Logan.
How was that?
That was pretty good. Took the little one.
Word.
She enjoyed it. Yeah, I thought it was funny. It was like a comedy. It had like the same tone as Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
Violence, comedy.
I can rock with that.
Yeah, it was kind of some dry humor. It was pretty cool. I liked the little girl, the character.